what we wanted to do was find a way to get all of the guys together that we know, all our friends, all the other truck builders, just anybody interested at all in what we had going on. We wanted to find a way for them to get together for one common cause. And we came up with the one and done event. The first event we used my truck at Dino's house, and
this was just an idea and a concept that he put together. I was really lucky we did it at my house, and I don't pay attention well on some things, and man, he put this thing together and it was just a kick-ass time. It was such a good time where we didn't realize it was going to be that big, but we had all these cool guys show up, and we had a guy that came from Alaska. Geez, we didn't even know the guy, and then met him, and now he's part of the family. I mean, it's just
now
cool.
He's here again, second time he's out.
And then I get to be the guy blessed. You know, AccuAir, probably the big thing is they make a great product, and two, they support the scene, which is they show up, they're interested, they dig it. They all have air ride cars, they're all cool guys.
And for them to get on board like this, and not only that, send Derek out here, who knows this product like the back of his hand, and can just get right in the mix and explain it in such a great way that the guy, anybody, people who've never used an air suspension before know exactly what to do.
Because they can be in any direction. This can go forever. It's not going to stop on anything. You always want the flat part of the D shaft to be away from the connector, and that's going to allow it to have the proper reading. So if you wanted to, let's say, mount it so that the swing is this way instead, so that the connector's up or back or any way, just take those 4 screws out. So there's 4 of those in there, and then height sensor harness. This is all plug and play. So once you pop it all off, it's all set up to say, height sensor 1, 2, and 3 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. This goes to the ECU. There's a couple of different ways. I would imagine on this, we're probably going to want to, you'll mount the height sensors, we'll mount the ECU and the DU4. We'll take this and run where we want, and then we'll take the excess out of it, and you can just cut right in the middle, solder it back together, heat shrink it so that it's, just the right length. It's not gonna have excess. So main harness gives you power to the compressors, plugs into the pressure sensor through here, and again, it's all pre-terminated. You don't have to do any the only wiring really is constant ignition and ground. Other than that, it's all plug and play. It comes with inline fuses.
Oh wow!
All weatherproof fuse holders, so you can mount them. AccuAir came from 2 brothers, Dustin and Reno, that started it 2000, 2001-ish, and building it for a Blazer, funny enough, for a C10 and 72, and couldn't find what they needed as far as the management, controlling it, so they did it themselves, built it themselves, and came up with AccuAir. It's had a couple different generations of it. We're on the 2nd gen of the eLevel management system, and started working with Del, put it on his truck, a 65 C10,
4 years ago?
Yeah, 4 years ago or so, and then he started getting into building those trucks for people and doing the patina.
What's cool is I'm kind of combining a little bit of new technology, fuel injection and stuff with these old trucks, and when I started to use AccuAir, it was a perfect combination because of the leveling and just how good the quality of the stuff is.
Joey hit me up about doing this at SEMA last year, and talked about getting involved with the one and done, and I had seen the one that they had done with the Porterbuilt suspension, and we were definitely interested, obviously, in doing it, and seeing the feedback and the people that got to watch the build and be a part of it. And that's a big thing for us, is being able to educate people and show them how these things are installed and how simple they really are.
It seems like the longer the arm connecting the sensor to the arm, it gives it a bit more flex and travel, so there's less chance of breaking a sensor arm or binding. So anytime you can really use that third hole, I found it works the best. I know some measurements on these trucks just from doing so many of them, kind of where to start. So what I like to do is I like to mark a part, just a starting point on the frame, some part on the chassis where you think you're going to mount the sensor. So I put some tape, I mark where we can measure from, and on this case we're gonna measure to the upper arm and to the lower arm and see kind of what works best as far as getting that optimal. What is it third arm? 3 inch 3 inches, like 2 3/4 or something like that, from stop to stop. We're being, you know, really active about, you know, relating to the people watching and trying to inform them on how specifically things go together with the AccuAir sensors and how they should be wired properly. And although it's simple, there's very key components that need to be done properly for it to work right. So it's important for people to know that. And so it gives people a great opportunity to learn, and I'm more than happy to do it. And being involved with AccuAir and Dino and everybody's a pleasure for me. So
Yeah, it's just generally a good time. It's fun to get together with a lot of like-minded people and be able to have a day and install it, and everybody gets involved and have fun.
Yeah, I mean, we got guys from Hawaii, Alaska, Canada, Illinois, from everywhere, and then local guys coming down for the day to hang out, and not to mention whoever's, you know, tuning in online. So
Yeah.
Nice! That's how you do it. How you do it?
I'll get you lean on.
I got lean on it. What's up, bulls?
Right after you vacuum the carpet.
Bang!
Ooh, who's carpet? Flick the switch, Eddie. Flick the switch.
I'm your biggest fan.
my biggest fan.
Look at that smile. Let's get Dino's thumb in the picture.
Got in a Delmo shirt. To represent back in the 80s, I used to get that. People know me here now. So now they see me, I'm trying to represent you. So it's like, I'm like a walking advertisement for you.
Right.
In the AZ.
What part of it?
I'm a small section.
Geographically.
I'm the small section.
In between.
Between Chandler and Gilbert. There I am.
See, that area I haven't got covered yet.
Exactly. It's like,
Look at that. Look at this. Oh, you almost got a shirt. You got a half a shirt.
you guys are horrible. I would take this, but these people are horrible people. These are horrible people. Don't touch that.
So we got everything installed, got everything ready to go. What we're going to do right now, we're going to put the chassis through calibration, pull down a couple of buttons on here, and it's going to go through an entire learning, lift it and lower it, and learn how sensors move, how the airline and airbags move, and put it into its 3 preset positions. At the right height. Get off first, letting it back the other way, and in the other direction. Yeah. Oh, it's empty. Let's check the oil. Who's paid?
Look at that crap.
Where's Ray? Let's get this thing fired up. Woo! Come on!
What is this?
What is that?
Get the start down.
That's like 1985 crap.
You had those on yesterday.
The other guys who see the potential in it, Royal Purple, and, you know, Square Body Syndicate and Frontier, and the companies that
Black
just
Widow.
know, that we got something special here. Just backing us and helping out any way they can has been amazing.
And it's cool that, you know, the community that we're in, the truck scene is cool because everybody's repping the shirt. We're all wearing each other's shirts. We're not wearing our own shirts. We're wearing shirts, the Square Body, and it's kind of like before the truck culture is like, oh man, who's there? The C10 guys are here. The C10 club's here. The C10, the classic dudes are here. It's just cool, and everybody's switching shirts, and so it's just, I don't know, it's really rare to find a community of young, old guys, all the different things that, you know, all the different personalities and stuff, and even different cities, and come together and have a good time, man. It's really cool, you know, like, 'cause it's not very cool in here right now, it's hot as heck, but you know, it's one of those things that, yeah, come to California. I could have stayed in Arizona for this.